Absent for a second. I just had to confirm that we were watching a Pikachu Ditto, and yes, we are. Yes, we are.
A lot of best players in the world we have in our midst, apparently.
I mean, the best player in the world isn't a title. It's a state of being. It's a mindset.
So true, and that is why the KML Duck Hunt.
Yes. Yes. Man, I don't even know what to say about this. I feel like this is just going to be, I don't even know. A lot of T-Jolt, lots of T-Jolt.
It's always hard to kind of like, because with every other matchup, we're able to give insight as to like how it may go just from the perspective of like the two characters on screen. They're doing the same thing.
Yeah, like it's a lot of like lag. Hopefully that's not on their end. It's just a lot of like, apT has a very strong start. That is what we can say. apT is currently 100% up, very strong start. Perhaps experienced in this Ditto. I feel like, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like he has experience playing this before. Like I feel like he's definitely played this before.
Maybe that up throw almost went to stop there.
I'm honestly surprised it didn't take the stock. And there's dash attack. That dash attack is very strong. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of dash attack kills. Like, I feel like that's just inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fast move that both characters kind of throw out. And I feel like it's, like, you know, with that back air there, because I feel like that's another move we're going to see get thrown out often. I feel like that's going to maybe beat out. I don't know how Pikachu's moves interact with each other.
Yeah.
But I could see dash attack beating out back air.
I think if two Pikachu back airs flank with each other, I think that it just spawns a pancake on the screen.
Yeah.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, you're kind of loud, in all honesty.
Oh. I think our production guy made us a little bit louder in each other's heads.
Mayhaps.
I think it's better now. But yeah, pancaking is obviously the thing that Pikachu's known for. And I feel like that was kind of like, when Pikachu was the best character in the game, I miss those days. When he was the best character in the game, that was kind of the main thing that everyone was like, oh, pancaking. This character is so small. He goes under everything. Pikachu back air, you can't hit him with a land. That's not right there, land take it. So I feel like we haven't really been seeing it, but I feel like there's going to be funny situations where like they just keep pancaking under each other over and over again, and just no one's going to hit each other for a little bit.
On the alternative, though, there is also the possibility that it doesn't even become a factor, because all of Pikachu's grounded moves, at least, are already kind of hitting the ground anyway.
Stop! No! that is crazy. That is true, too.
That is, yeah.
His grounded moves do hit pretty low. Up throw going to take it. That one will get the kill. Nearly pretty much lapping at this point. I'd imagine back air strings like that do still work on Pikachu, even though it is Pikachu.
Yeah, I mean, back air strings are some of the most consistent in the game. You know, Pikachu with that top tier privilege. Just because a couple of new characters have been introduced since the beginning of the game does not mean the character is, you know, obsolete or irrelevant.
That is very true. Pikachu is still very strong. Like, this character still has all the tools.
There's pre-evolve form, though.
Pichu.
Rest in peace.
They did him dirty. They did him very dirty. And
they weren't okay with their joke character being good.
I miss it. What they should do, give Pikachu old Pichu Epsil. He needs it.
So true. Also, Raichu.
Raichu in Ultimate would...
Alolan
Raichu as an actual playable fighter, that would go kind of hard. That's a Pokemon with a lot of personality and a lot of cool things you could do with the moveset. Gonna get the fair there.
The last hit exclusively.
Big move. That was a very, very big move. Interesting though. I didn't really expect like an edge guard, just because like I feel like both these characters kind of, they can hit each other off stage, but they're just going to get back to stage no matter what. Like it just kind of doesn't really matter in that regard.
Also, despite it being Smashville, I don't really think holding center stage was really that big of a factor there, because they were kind of just going at each other's throats the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, the only real time T-Jolt was thrown out was just like, well, I'm halfway across the stage from you, I may as well just throw out something.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a game of cat and mouse, but they're both cats. They're both cats, but they're both mice who act like cats.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. They're just constantly chasing after each other. But because they're both constantly moving around, they sometimes just miss each other barely. And then it's like, there's been multiple moments where one of them will land with an option and they both grab the wrong way. And it's like, yeah.
Pretty much Jerry with the disposition of Tom, but still like the smarts and goofiness of Jerry.
Yeah, pretty much. And two of them at the same time.
Yep.
It's bound to be a wacky experience, which is what we've been getting so far. Just interact like that. Like, what was that? Just two moves clinking. We've got the jab lock right there. Not quite going to kill.
We have some goofy stuff occurring in order to...
Sorry.
So true. In order to just claim dominance over that one small hole in the wall.
Yeah. And apT has been in the driver's seat pretty much, and I feel like a lot of that is just coming down to like just the placement, just the timing of everything. He's swinging second a lot of the time.
Oh, I love doing that as Lucina. That's one of my favorite things to do is like, oh, you thought you hit me? Nah, up there.
Mouth dropped to the floor right there. I won't even lie. That surprised me that killed.
Really random down B down there, but I mean, I guess it worked.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's an option, keep you safe. I love that Pika loop spark on Pika. That's so funny. And even extending with the down throw.
Yeah, I feel like the difference between these two players that's really allowed apT to just get edge here is just that they're able to take their hits farther. Like their neutral wins, they're able to get more out of them, and I feel like that's kind of that's why Pardo is falling behind, because there's nothing that's really going on here that Pardo's doing wrong necessarily. Like, Pardo definitely has the chops, it's just I feel like apT...
He's very refined in his advantage.
Yes.
And a lot of what we're seeing is gonna get edge guarded there too. I didn't expect that at all, but I guess Pikachu can edge guard Pikachu really well. And it feels like apT has that knowledge of like, oh, that up air, and has no way. Gonna hit the tech.
Yeah, that was very scary.
But also when Pardo's been going for like kill options, a lot of them are just kind of like, not necessarily random, but like reads at the wrong time that haven't really necessarily been playing off. Like a couple of F smashes, so much T-jolt forward air. Oh my lord.
Yeah, I think that's another thing is just apT is
having, right there.
Yeah, he's just having a lot easier of a time actually finding these kills. I'm not sure if that dash attack was sweet or sour, but nevertheless,
I was surprised that he lived.
Yeah.
I was very glad.
Up there was going to take it.
Up will take it.
Signs of life, but
Hollow definitely sealing for that. A little bit of rage too.
Yep.
But you got to make something work. You got to get your. You have to Pikachu. You have to cheese Pikachu like Pikachu cheeses the rest of the cast, and that is very, very difficult to do. And like as far as like edge guarding goes, apT's been the only one who's really been getting anything off of that.
Yeah, it's kind of.
But these grab extensions are a good start.
Back air coming out,
That
covers so much space.
And that's going to take it. apT winning the Pika Ditto over the New Jersey